Previously on One Life to Live.
I still love you.
Get out.
We didn't sleep with Lindsay to shut her up. We just wanted to sleep with her.
Where I found you was only 50 yards from where Mitch Lawrence lives.
Yeah, that's who I was running away from.
Where is Natalie?
How am I supposed to know that?
Find out if you want to see your wife again.
I'm sorry. I promised myself I wasn't going to do this.
Hey, you don't have to keep up a brave front from me.
Oh, it never worked anyway. You know, you always see right through it. So, oh, hi, Gabrielle. I'm sorry. I've been monopolizing Bo. I'm sorry.
Should I come back?
No, come on in.
I feel a bit foolish asking if everything's all right.
Oh, you're going to hear sooner or later. My wedding's off. Troy and I are, well, it's over.
Oh, good Lord. Gosh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
No, I'm not.
How you feeling?
Oh, doctor, how were the tests? Is the baby going to be okay?
Well, the baby's out the vent. She's breathing on her own. And she's been taken to newborn nursery.
She doesn't need any special care?
No, she's doing quite well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Can I see her?
In a little while.
Why? Is anything wrong?
No, there's nothing to worry about. But I just have to...
But what?
As I said before, there's no cause for alarm. I just want to run some additional tests on the baby.
Come on, don't get late. Okay, lady. You've had your fun and... What are you doing here? Looking for you? You never should have left that lodge. I almost didn't find you.
How did you find us?
Well, how do you think?
No one's supposed to know where we are.
Bo couldn't hear a word you said to him on the phone conversation, so he sent me up here to bring you guys back to Landview.
I don't get it.
What's there to get? It's freezing here. Come on, let's get going.
Wait a minute. I mean, Bo has the entire police force. Why would he send you?
Oh, you haven't heard.
Heard what?
Mitch Lawrence totally messed up. Bo's got him.
What do you mean he's got him?
I mean, he's got Mitch locked up, and he's got every other available policeman in Landview trying to dig dirt up on the guy.
Well, that's good news, at least.
Okay, come on, let's go. You know, Vicky really wants to see you.
Is Mom okay?
Yeah, no, she's fine. And Bo, he needs you to help build his case. Let's go.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on a second.
Well, you heard him. Bo needs
How did
us.
Mitch mess up? And how exactly did the commissioner nail him?
What are you doing?
She's a lot smaller than the other babies.
Yeah, she's perfect.
How could something so tiny survive in this world?
That's what parents are for.
Dr. McIver.
Mrs. Mrs. Reynolds. Hey, congratulations. I hear your baby's doing very well.
She is. Would you mind paging Dr. Conklin for me? I'm trying to make some plans, and I need to know when I can take my baby home.
Well, you know that's going to depend a lot on your little girl, but I'll see what I can find out for you.
Thanks.
If you think you're taking our baby back to Chicago with you, you can forget it.
Okay, that's enough. Why don't you take this lover's quarrel someplace else? Carrie came to see the baby.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to hear that.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what you say anymore. Honey, is it okay for you to be out of bed now?
Would I have brought her here if it weren't?
I'm gonna go hold the baby before she goes for her test.
Tess?
Test? What? What test? What's
Just
wrong?
Ask the doctor.
Bo's right. There's really nothing to be sorry about.
But I thought the two of you loved each other so much. He's such a wonderful man.
Wait, he's not. I mean, Troy isn't exactly what he looks like.
Well, it's certainly none of my business, and I'm sure you have your reasons.
It was the best thing that could have happened.
Thanks. I'll second that.
Hungry?
Oh, I'm starved. Starved.
What?
How about you, Nora?
Oh, my appetite has been veering wildly between having none and eating gallons of chocolate fudge chocolate. So.
Oh, honey.
Oh, yes, of course. You should join us for lunch. Really, please.
Thank you. That's very nice. I'd love to, but I have to meet Matthew and Marion at the hospital.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah. It's just an overextended mom trying to get time with her son. You know, Matthew's there for a pediatrician appointment, and I have to go for depositions.
I totally understand. Well, perhaps another time, then.
I'd love that. Thank you. And I'd love to get a chance to pick this guy's brain on how he's planning on handling Mitch Lawrence.
I like to handle him with a meat hook.
By the book, Commish. Remember, by the book.
Yeah, I know, but I can always dream.
Yeah, we'll keep it clean. I want to make sure I have the pleasure of putting that man away for the rest of his natural life. Why? What's so funny?
You.
Me? What?
Honey, look. I want you to meet Landview's newest assistant DA.
Oh, wow. Wow. You'll be working right here in this building? My
Well,
gosh.
I'm thinking about...
No, she's going to work here. I'm real glad about that.
Good.
Well, just because we're on the same side doesn't mean I'm going to let you get away with anything,
No,
you know?
I know. We'll be yelling at each other soon enough.
Oh, don't know why that would happen. You both know each other so well.
Because she's about as stubborn as it gets.
And you know how I got that way, don't you?
We had a case one time. What is it, Wellstone?
Mark Wellstone.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly. You couldn't wait 5 minutes for the judge to amend the warrant.
I made a tactical
He
error.
jumped the gun. That's what he did. He jumped the gun. I got him off on illegal search. It was the once-in-a-lifetime Bo Buchanan mistake.
Not really, but you could have cut me a little slack.
Are you... My client... My client was so guilty. Everybody knew it. They had him on videotape. Oops.
This guy is sawing his way into an ATM on the tape. Then we find all the money right there in his garage.
Which wasn't covered by the search warrant.
So by the time she finished with me on the stand, the case was just totally blown. Hank had to throw in a towel. God.
Well...
Congratulations on your new job.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for the laugh. It's been a long time since I've done that.
Buchanan? Yes, Sam. Hey, how's Jen? Really? Okay. I'll be right there. Jen's awake. She wants to give us a statement.
Do you mind if I ride along? I mean, if I'm going to prosecute this.
Yeah, no, sure. I'll be right on.
Good to see you again.
Honey, I'm sorry. Take a rain check on lunch?
No problem. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. Oh, good. You're awake.
What are you doing with that?
Oh, some sloppy nurse must have dropped this on the floor. Don't you worry, I will make sure it's disposed of. Nothing to worry about. Now.
What's with the gloves?
Oh, it's positively frigid out there. I mean, a person could catch their death.
My mom's gonna be right back.
Good, I'd love to meet her. Jennifer, why did you run out into the storm that night? You could have died of exposure.
I'm fine.
Well, even so, I hope you realize the terrible risk you took by behaving so rashly.
You know why I ran away. You were gonna hurt me.
Oh, you misunderstood.
You had the scarf around my neck and you were gonna strangle me.
Is that why you assaulted me?
You were gonna rape me or kill me.
What?
Now you're just making up lies just to get away with it.
Oh, Jennifer. You really don't understand how men think at all, do you? I mean, you came to me for shelter. You went upstairs, took off all your clothes, and came down in my wife's lingerie.
You told me to.
Did I put a gun to your head? I mean, look at it from my perspective. You come downstairs like that, half naked, so needy. Is it any mystery that I misread you? If I did.
You're twisting everything around.
Yes, one of us is. If I am at fault, I'm truly sorry. I would never, ever want to harm you.
I'm gonna call the nurse.
You know, I would be terribly upset if anything ever happened to you. After all, you're one of the few friends I have in this town. From what I've seen, I may be the same for you.
We are not friends.
You have been through a traumatic experience, but soon you will see things clearly. Remember, as ye sow, so ye shall reap. Now, I know you wouldn't want to sow any false accusations now, would you?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't understand men. And I'm sorry if I led you on or if I misunderstood.
Well, it's okay. I knew you would see the light.
Get away from my daughter.
Happily. I'm glad we had this opportunity to clear the air.
Jen, what did he say to you?
Nothing. He didn't say anything. It's fine.
Don't leave town, Lawrence. The police are gonna want to talk to you.
No, why would I leave town? Lakeview my home. I have friends here, my wife, her family, my daughter. No, I'm not going anywhere. There's nowhere on earth I'd rather be than here. I hope you feel better, darling.
Hey, Dr. McIver, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, sure. What can I do for you?
I'm writing this paper, and it's about how hard it is for freelancers to get health insurance. So I was wondering if I could interview you by the free clinic, and why there aren't more of them.
Well, you know something, that's actually one subject that I do have a lot to say about. I'll tell you what, why don't you stop by the free clinic later and you can check it out for yourself if you're interested.
I'd love to, thank you.
I'll see you later then.
What was RD talking about? What tests?
How would I know? Dr. Conklin acts like I don't exist.
My baby, she's so tiny.
She's my baby too, Liz.
I know that, Antonio.
Look, give me something here, will you? All right? She's my flesh and blood.
No, I'm sorry.
Me too.
Well, it's stupid for us to just stand here wondering. I'm going to go find Dr. Conklin. I'm going to get some straight answers.
You okay?
How long have you been standing there?
I was just looking at the babies. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I didn't know she was yours.
Look, it's none of your business.
I just
Look,
meant...
you want to slam me for breaking Carrie's heart? Join the club.
Antonio.
All right, I blew it. You don't think I know that? If I could go back and change everything, I would. But that little girl in there is mine, and I'm not letting anyone take her away from me.
Of course
I
you
know what
should've-
you're thinking. All right? Want to let me have it? Go ahead, knock yourself out. Go ahead, Jessica, say it. I deserve it. I deserve everything I got.
I don't think that. I was... tell you, I think she's beautiful.
What do we do? Find her, you moron. She's not here when he gets back. We gotta... Here you go. You drink some of this, all right? Your lips are blue. Vicky's gonna kill me. You get home, you've got hypothermia.
You still haven't answered my question, Todd. What is Mitch Lawrence charged with?
What the hell kind of a boyfriend are you? You know, she's my niece, and she's practically freezing to death. She's in a lodge, cozy and warm, and you drag her up here to stash her in some kind of a cave?
Our car ran off the road.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so how'd you make it up here anyway?
Me? 4-wheel drive.
This is good. Have some, babe.
No, my bad. You finish it.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me ask you something. Since there's this huge investigation going on, it must be big news. Why don't you just tell us?
Yeah, did something happen to my mom?
No, your mother's fine. Look, everybody's fine. Bo just needs you guys to get back so that you can help him keep Mitch locked up. That's all.
Right. It just doesn't make any sense why he would send you.
It doesn't need to make sense. Come on. You know what? You're stuck in a cave. You're freezing your butts off. I've got a car. Let's go. Come on. She's my responsibility, all right? So I'm taking her home. I don't care what happens to you.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going anywhere without Christian.
All right, look, it's going to start snowing again. And I, for one, am not going to stay here in your cozy little cave overnight. So come on. Let's get going.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Dad. Natalie and I are not going anywhere with you.
Carrie thought the baby she was carrying belonged to her mom and her late stepdad.
But it's yours.
And Liz's. Yeah. We met one night. Complete strangers on the road. That was bad enough. But then when I knew all the facts, I lied. I lied to the woman I love. I betrayed her, our love, our trust.
Oh, I did a little lying in that area myself, you know.
Your baby.
Yeah. I always end up here. Never plan it, but it helps me to remember Megan.
Liz wants to take our baby back to Chicago, and if she does, I will never be a part of her life.
You can't let that happen.
I never meant for things to turn out this way. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Listen, maybe if you want, I could take some pictures of her for you. I mean, you're a dad now, right? You need to start your collection. You know, now that she's here, she's the only thing that matters. So, what's going on? Liz sounded really upset.
They're doing some tests.
Because she's premature.
I have no idea. I'm totally in the dark. I'm just worried. I mean, do you know anything about the kind of tests?
You know what? Megan didn't.
Sorry, I'm being completely insensitive.
No, it's okay. I mean, I know what it's like to worry about your child.
You know, I haven't even held her yet, and I'm feeling this ache I've never had before.
You love her.
I just want to be a good father. A good person for my baby.
Of course, of course.
I just want to set a good example.
Then you have to fight, Antonio. You can't let anybody shut you out of your daughter's life. And you can't let Liz lie about who you are. Trust me, she's gonna find out. It's gonna backfire, I'll promise you that.
Yeah, that's what got me in this mess in the first place. No more lies.
Good.
You know, you're the first person who hasn't lit into me.
Well, I've been there, remember? You know, you're gonna be a fantastic father. That baby's really, really lucky to have you.
I just wish I knew what was going on.
Over there. Where is she?
She got loose. But
What do you mean she got loose? I leave you with one task and you let this happen? The woman was tied up. She couldn't even move. Silence!
what should we do now?
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. The sins of the father, or in this case the mother, shall be visited upon the son and the daughter. Get me her children.
No, no, no. I'm here. I'll do anything you want. Please. No, my children. No.
This is the thanks I get? I risked my life coming all the way up here trying to save you two losers?
She's not buying your story, Manning. The commissioner would never send you after us.
You gotta buy my story. It's the only story you got. I'm the only ticket you got out of here.
Okay, fine, then prove it. Just give me one fact. Like what Lourdes did.
I don't know. I'm not a cop.
Fine. Just go back to Lambie and send a cop.
Do you want your girlfriend to freeze to death?
You're not taking her anywhere, Manning.
Krista?
Natalie! Hey! You okay? Natalie? Natalie, come on. Wake up.
Are you happy
Natalie?
now?
What did you do to her?
You're paranoid.
She was fine before you got here.
No, she wasn't. She did that cut on her leg. It's probably infected.
She was getting better. Oh, wait a minute. It was the tea, wasn't it?
Why would I do that?
Natalie, come on. Natalie, wake up.
You know what? Let's argue some more, Prince
Well, let's
Charming.
go to the hospital. What? Ah! Ah!
Sweet dreams, Prince Charming.
I won't try anything. I'll do anything. Just please don't hurt my babies.
You leave me no choice. I need leverage.
God, he's gonna come for me. I promise you.
Why should I believe anything that you say?
Oh! Oh!
You're obviously quite desperate.
You need me.
Oh, not if I have Star and that sweet-faced little baby of yours.
He's hitting my kids. They're not even there. You can't find them. Please. Please, he's coming. He's coming for me.
Sure of that,
Yes.
Howie?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think so. You took an awfully big chance there, sister. Your feeble little escape attempt put your precious children at great risk.
I promise you, I won't do anything else. Don't hurt my children.
From now on, you will follow my instructions to the letter. Is that absolutely clear?
If you'll promise that you won't send them after Jack and Star.
I'm sorry. I don't make promises I can't keep. Should we go?
No! No! No, no, no.
You haven't answered me. Now you will follow my orders to the letter, won't you? glad we finally come to understand one another.
Nora? Well?
MacGyver?
You know, the baby and Carrie are doing great. In fact, they already took the baby off the ventilator.
Yes, she told me. And it's good that she has her friends around her, considering all the deception she's had to live with.
Yeah, we better go.
Yes.
You know, Nora, we're going to be running into each other like this. I don't want you to feel...
What? It's probably something we should have thought of before.
What did Lawrence say to you?
Jenny, you're looking a lot better.
I'm okay.
Well, you've certainly been spending a lot of time here lately.
Yeah, no kidding.
How are you holding up?
Your father said that you wanted to make a statement?
He did?
You asked me to call him, sweetheart.
Well, I was just really out of it earlier.
But you do remember what happened, don't you?
A little.
Jen, anything that you can tell us about what happened, it would really help. We want to make sure that Lawrence pays for what he did to you. Now, if he tried to hurt you...
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Can I have some girl time? Do you mind? Hey.
Hey.
It's just us, okay? Did Mitch Lawrence try to rape you?
No.
Everything you say is going to be confidential, honey. But we need you, okay? We need you so we can put him away so he doesn't hurt anybody else. Without your testimony, our hands are tied.
Commissioner, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had my dad call you. I was just upset and I made a mistake.
Whatever happened, Jen, it's not your fault.
Nothing happened. I'm just really tired. Can we not do this now?
Well, Jen, when your father called, he said that you wanted to talk to us and that it was urgent.
Well, I was wrong.
Jen, we know you ran out of his house into a major snowstorm wearing nothing but a bathrobe.
Dad, please.
This is because he was here, and he scared you, isn't it?
Lawrence was here?
I threw him out.
Jen, look, I'm going to have a cop posted right outside your door here. Don't be intimidated by Lawrence. I'm not going to let him get anywhere near you.
Look, the faster that you tell us about this, the faster we can lock him up.
I don't know what to tell you. I just made a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
I was drugged out, and I didn't know what I was saying, you know? I just said whatever was in my head.
Well, what about the files that you said that you saw? Now, we found them, just like you said.
Good. Good, then you know as much as I do. I mean, more, because I don't even know how to read that stuff.
Okay, well, can you think a little bit? And maybe you saw something that the police didn't find.
I don't remember.
Do you remember what happened? Why you ran away?
Mitch was trying to help me. I went to his place, and I needed help, and I was soaking wet, and he let me take a hot shower, and he gave me some tea and a robe and everything, and actually, he didn't do anything wrong.
Jen.
You know what, Jen? I'm gonna go, all right? And maybe after you get some rest, I'll come back, all right?
Whatever.
Honey, if there's anything you want...
I already told you everything. He didn't do anything bad, really. Can we just drop it? I just don't want to talk about it.
Hey, Dr. MacGyver.
Ah, Jessica, right, yeah. Look, do you mind if we postpone this interview for a few hours? It's just kind of a bad time.
Sure, that's fine. I am... Actually, Antonio, he hasn't got any news on his little girl, and I was wondering, because nobody's telling him anything, if you could...
They're doing some kind of tests.
Well, what kind of tests?
I don't know, but look, Doc, you've helped me before. And if you could just do me this favor, I'm dying here.
All right, let's see see what I can do. You guys wait here.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Like I said, there's nothing more important than your little girl.
Thank you for running interference. I don't want to see Mom or Antonio, and especially not together.
Oh, I am with you on that.
The baby. She's so innocent. You know, she didn't do anything to cause this. She's so tiny. I mean, if anything happens to her.
I see you made it back. Are you feeling okay?
Doctor, what happened with the test? Is the baby okay?
She's fine. It's good news, actually. See, the baby's birth weight was quite high for 6 months. And her lungs were much further developed than we anticipated.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, but unusual enough for me to be curious about the date of conception.
Doctor, I don't think my daughter really wants to discuss that.
No, that's fine, RJ. I mean, there was no doubt about the date. It was a medical procedure.
I'm aware of that. But the results didn't jive. So I had DNA from Liz and from the baby, and I ran a comparison. Liz is not the baby's mother.
What?
You must have made a mistake.
No mistake. See, you must have been already pregnant when the embryo transfer took place. The baby is yours. Yours and Antonio's.
No, this can't be our baby.
I realize this is quite a shock. But congratulations.
Are you absolutely positive about this?
Positive. But if I want, I will run a sample test on you and match it to the babies, and we can have proof.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll send a technician right down.
Carrie?
I don't ever want Antonio to know about this.
Yes, I'll get it to the typist. Okay. Thank you. Hey! There's my handsome son. Oh, yo.
The pediatrician said he's the best patient she ever had.
Of course he is. So, did she look in your mouth? Did she say, ah?
No, I had to say
Oh, you did? Oh, silly me. So, what you want to do?
I want to go see Dr. Troy again, because I want to show him how I've been practicing being the ring bearer.
I am going to get a drink of water.
Thank you, Marianne. How about sitting with me for a minute? Huh? Matthew. Dr. Troy and I, I don't know how to say this.
What's wrong?
Dr. Troy and I decided that we weren't going to get married after all.
Why not?
We just thought it would be a good idea if we didn't.
Is he still going to come over so he can play?
No, I don't think that he'll be coming over anymore.
I liked playing with him.
Yeah, I know you did.
He used to try and fool me, but I was too smart. He didn't really fool me at all.
That makes one of us.
Doctor, is she all right?
The hospital's being really strict about confidentiality.
I'm the father.
Listen, if there's something wrong, Antonio has the right to know.
Look, off the record, the baby's doing fine. In fact, she's doing great for being such a preemie. So I'm going to say whatever those tests are, they're probably just routine.
Thank God. Doc, do you have any idea when I might be able to hold her?
Unfortunately, Detective, unless your name's on that birth certificate, you're not going to be allowed any contact.
But I'm the father. I have proof.
I understand that, okay? And that may be true. But until it's official, anything concerning that baby is going to be up to the mother.
What are you gonna do to me now?
Who says this is for you?
Is she here?
It's only me.
What time is it?
You mustn't get upset. Your heart can't take it. You have to hang on. Just a little while longer.
I don't know if I can make it through the night. You should have been here by now.
I've got her and we're on our way.
Come along. And don't try anything foolhardy.
Yeah, you know, I heard you the first time.
No missteps. Or Blair dies.
Stay tuned for scenes for the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Do I have to tell you what day this is?
It's Valentine's Day.
Okay, this is a dream.
Valentine's is a night
If I dream something, it might come true.
of possibilities.
You're under arrest, Lawrence.
Get a daily dose of Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway on SoapNet. Tune in for Soap Talk weekdays at 9 a.m., 7 p.m., and again at 12 midnight. 3 chances to catch the latest soap scoop and more. Soap Talk. It's that talk show only SoapNet can do.